have not reclaimed our dignity and we don't know who we are, and we're still Eurocentric in our thinking. We're still westernized in our thinking. Though, of course, we're going to be focusing on luxury items, where we're going to be bought by virtue of our association with those kind of things. And that's what then leads to these fiefdoms. And that's why certain political parties never grow because of that. So unity is extremely important to it from a cultural perspective. And we should not see each other as Pedi, Shangan, Venda, Zulu. And that is why they're trying to paint us as a Zulu party, which is a lie.
Yeah.
SG is Tsonga, National Organizer Shangan, I'm Shangan, the list goes on. And so this notion, and you can tell what they're trying to do. So it's important that we find ourselves in UMKHONTO WeSIZWE'S, a unified platform. In the Progressive Caucus in Parliament, we're working very closely, we're working quite well with the UAT, NCC, ATM, and the EFF. And it has been said even by the CIC that we're working very well. We've been called enemy number one. Yes, we are enemy number one to the GNU.
To the GNU, yeah.
No one else.
Yeah.
We don't see enemies in anyone else besides the GNU. And anyone that sees us as an enemy is GNU. And they are GNU in the form of the DA-led coalition. You know, so they are, to us, they are enemy number one. So we're saying we need to form a united progressive front as black people. Otherwise, this program will not achieve the kind of results that we want.
Sure. The year ahead, year one, done, dusted. We've done really well. We've moved mountains. We're now about to celebrate a very big milestone. But obviously, with every conquer comes a new challenge. And we are going into year two now. And we obviously want to grow some more, to do more, and to be more for this country. What are the plans for 2025, moving into the 2026 elections?
So like I said, we are campaigning every day. And we'll continue to campaign until the day we get our land back. And that's what people need to understand. We want economic emancipation, we want free education. So we must campaign every single day. Ghana, as you say, the black vote, that's one. Two, the program of action that we're going to put forward for the next year and the coming year is going to be reflective of exactly that, whether it be in Parliament and outside of Parliament on the ground. And that is why I'm going to be on the ground full time, because that's what I enjoy. I want to ensure that we achieve this, and I can do whatever I can on my end, contributing alongside the team that we work with. And by the way, I work with an amazing communications team. You have no idea. And there's so much more in store for you guys, you'll see. But communication is going to be central to what we're trying to achieve. It's going to be the nervous system to us achieving this machinery and to activating this machinery. So with that, we have to be organized. We have to ensure that we don't fight amongst ourselves. We have to root out any rogue elements that aim to infiltrate and divide us. And discipline. You know, we talk about democratic centralism. You know, it is important that we keep discipline and that we lead. And by the way, we're not here for positions. We shouldn't be here for positions. We're here to advance the people's will. And if you're asked to move into a different role, so
well, there you are. You're moving out of Parliament soon to be full-time in the organization, to really show that it's not about the limelight, but it's actually about moving the cause forward.
I mean, I get so many flights, free flights a year, get a free house.
And you're giving all of that up.
Yes. It's not giving it up. It was never mine.
It's not yours. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
What's going to be mine is my land. That's what I want. I want my own airline. Yeah. You know? That's what we want. I want to ride. I want to fly in a black-owned airline. Sure. Not fly somewhere that's owned by what monopoly capital. That was strategically brought into the mainstream
to cut off.
They dealt with SA to bring Fly Safair in the mainstream. So no, I want us to fly in a black-owned airline.
Sure. So. All right. As we close off, 4 days to go. People are watching on social media. They're interested. They want to know what can people expect on the 15th of December right here at Moses Mabhida Stadium.
People can expect an electrifying atmosphere. There's no doubt about that. Wherever UMKHONTO WeSIZWE'S at, there's play and there's a vibe. And I can tell you now there's going to be a serious vibe come this weekend. President Zuma is going to be here to address everyone. The leadership are going to be here. There's going to be song and dance, cultural activities. Kids are welcome with their parents under supervision, of course. No alcohol, but everything else is going to be free. T-shirts, food, water. Lalela. Yabona eOrlando ne? Bese ngina Lesingabi nenyuku. But you see, the thing is, lenyuku le akusiyona yethu. Inyuku yabantu bethu. So those that voted for us, we are sharing it with them whatever we can.
A year-end celebration.
It's a year-end celebration.
All of us.
In corporate, too, it's a dividend payout.
Yeah.
Angit manje manje ama shareholder banika imali manje ke Tina City. When we take over our country, the listed JSE companies that are funded off the back of UIF, funded off the back of compensation fund, we are going to ensure that those companies, like our checkers in this case, when they make profit, you and your children must benefit. That's how it must be. So we're saying this is a dividend payout for all the work that they've done. We have to commemorate our people for everything that they've put in. Remember, these are our people that cooked for us when we never had any resources. These are people that paid for stage. These are people that contributed so much of their time. People lost homes. People lost cars. People lost jobs because of UMKHONTO WeSIZWE'S. So we cannot now forget those people and think that we've arrived. We have not yet arrived. No one has arrived. And we cannot rest on our laurels until we get our country back. And this is the first start to show force and demonstrate that UMKHONTO WeSIZWE'S is here.